Going for the double.
Yep, he's lining up against Wray, which is his biggest ever IPA match to date, on a superb run of form.
Don't know much about Lee, to be honest. But yeah, any player that gets to this stage of the tournament has got to be playing well.
Yeah, he's beaten some good players. Mark Boyle, we know his pedigree, so he's obviously going to be favourite for this match. But he's, when he's getting in, he's taking his chances from the bit I've seen of him. But how many chances is he going to get now?
Well, just a containing safety there, I think, from Mark. I don't think he'd have liked to have taken yellows, but didn't have a shot on. So, just giving... there's a good shot there from Lee.
Yeah, because I've just seen a few glimpses of his matches, and he does seem to be playing very confidently, and so can he keep that form going on the stream table? I think it's the first time he's been on the stream table. He's certainly not been on it often. It is a different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
Not apparently. I don't think I've ever been on it once. But
yeah.
But
we don't get luxuries like that, Kev.
No, we don't know the right people.
That's right.
But that's come out nice.
Yeah. He's am I right in saying he's from the northeast, Lee?
Well, everyone on the tour's from the northeast, aren't they? So
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, an abundance of talent up there.
Yeah, they've certainly got a plethora of Blackball players up there, haven't they?
So it's all about this shot, getting good position on this one on the rail.
Yeah, look well struck.
Cued that well.
He just wants to get this white off the cushions, so he can get into the bottom, I think. Or do you think he'll come back past the black?
I think I'd be tempted to scrape back.
Yeah.
He's only got to come back where the white is, but with the pressure, it's a tricky pot anyway, but this will tell us a lot about where he's at in this match.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, beautiful cueing. Stroked it in. Timed it well. And Wray's going to take the first frame.
Oh, he's alright there. Yeah, he's definitely setting his stall out here. Mark Boyle won't be giving him any half chances again.
Yeah, that's like you say, he's set his stall out. He's sent a message out to Mark saying, I'm ready for you.
I'm ready. Let's have you. Yeah, I don't think Mark Boyle's used to being behind, is he?
Mark Farnsworth has just secured his place in the semi-final with victory over Ian Alley.
Alright. Shock.
So what do you think? Do you think a Farnsworth-Boyle repeat from Cardiff is on the cards?
Well, I don't know. There might be an all northeastern encounter.
Yep, so Lee to break. He'll want to consolidate that frame against the Mark Boyle break.
Yeah, use them shoulders and biceps to good effect there.
Yeah, he's certainly not, shouldn't be short in the power department, should he?
No. Yeah, think he can just sneak, is he going to play the plant here on the yellow? No, he can sneak that behind.
It's another great chance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tom Kay, he's not a fan of the commentators. Well, Tom, you turn the volume down, son. It's not a problem. Can't please everyone all of the time.
Yeah, there's always...
Go watch Britain's Got Talent if you
I
want.
was going to say, yeah. Armadale, Omnibus, or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, has he left that short?
Yeah, it's not cute, that one.
Yeah.
That's a good chance.
Yeah, it was a good chance. But he's, I don't think he's left Mark a great deal. He might have a half chance plant up into the top right corner. But, I don't think he can get past the yellow he's next to take the one up the cushion. But, no, so I think he's gonna have a stab at this plant because it's the only shot he's got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played it well.
So it's building up nicely to the final tonight, which is scheduled for 10:30, and as it stands, we're on track for that.
Yeah.
Which is highly unusual.
Yeah, considering we had the awards last night and it's all going to plan.
Yeah.
Big shot early on in this match now.
Yeah, I think he's going for it because he knows that he's not going to leave anything if he misses, which he has done.
Yeah, he's not left a great deal, I don't think.
He does have a lot of body movement, Mark, doesn't he, when he plays his shot? He's not your sort of archetype, you know, to still play the shot.
Yeah, yeah.
He does get his body into the shot.
And he's got a snooker background as well, Mark, hasn't he? I believe.
Yeah, he's one of those really gifted players that anything with a cue in his hand is going to be good at.
Yeah. Oh, that's unlucky.
It's not too bad at that. He's got a certain amount of control. At least he's asking the questions.
Yeah. Just wondering if the yellow on the dead centre of the table, whether he could flick that into the middle and bring his white back down. Come up behind these two awkward ones. I think that's what he's looking at. Yeah, he's tried to make something happen there, and it's not. I think he's developed one, hasn't he? Yeah. The other one's in a good place for a double, I think. Kev's just left me for a second. I was just going to get his drink. So he'll probably be looking to take this into top right and just float back down somewhere around the middle of the table. That's just about okay. Might be tempted to take this double on now, yeah. I think he is. Big shot. And that looks good. Oh, he's lost the white. White's in. Wray, chance to go 2-0. He shouldn't pose any problems. Just simple drop-ins here for a nice 2-0 lead. And 2-0 it is.
Wow, how big could that frame be?
I think every frame, aren't they, in these, you know, when it gets to this stage, it's just vital because you don't get that many chances. I don't think Mark will be too worried yet, but he'd like to get his own first frame on the board. Mark with his cut break, he seems to use to a good effect. Made a couple of balls out, and they've come out okay, but again, I think he's going to struggle for his first. I think he'd like to be taking yellows, but again, he's not really got a lot to go at, so. He might be forced into taking reds here, I think.
Yeah, just things not quite going his way at the moment.
Oh, he wants that to slow up. Yeah, just slowed up. Now, the two balls that he's closest to, he ideally wants to use one to develop the other, but he's got the wrong angle here, so he might have to go back up the table here, and it's hard to see how he can develop that ball. He might just leave it because at the moment it's stopping Lee from taking out his finish, so I think you might just see maybe a safety here. Or maybe cover the bag. Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to tie the black up, which he hasn't done, but that's purely because he couldn't. There's no way he could develop his bad balls. So. Are you on there, Kev? Snapchat?
No, I'm just trying to get onto Q-Score, but I'm just having a few technical issues.
It's an age thing, that, Kev.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just trying to work out. No, that's because I've just put the wrong year in, that's all. I just made a little tiny error.
So can Mark? I think he's going to try and slip this red behind. That oh, that's a great shot. and he's unlucky how they've come out, but great vision there from Mark Boyle. Really is unlucky how it's finished up, but Lee's looking pretty relaxed, itching to get at the tail. Big, looks like he's going for a big cut here, maybe middle bag. It's the only shot he's got, I think. Really big, fine cut. He's going to really have to welly this one. Oh, he's unlucky.
He's missed that by an absolute whisker.
And it, it could have flicked off. If he'd have hit it thicker, it could have flicked in off his other head. But unlucky there, Mark. So Lee got another chance to go further ahead here. Could do with keeping the pressure on Mark. Obviously, the longer he keeps him off the of getting his first frame. I think he's just got one bad one himself, which gives him natural position on the black if he can get on it in the right way. But where's that? Oh, it's just okay. Does that yellow pass into the middle bag? Because if it does,
I think camera 3 will tell us that one.
Camera 3. Ooh. He's tight. The way he's playing, it looks like he must go.
Yeah.
So, which will give him the natural position on the black.
You've just got to plop this in. Won't be doing much with the white ball. Is he screwing back for it?
He's playing like a drag shot into.
Oh, he's missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bad shot.
Yeah.
That was a bad shot.
Yeah. He's let Mark off the hook there. So did you enjoy the awards last night, Kev?
I did enjoy it, yeah. Got a bit of a shock at the end. And
yeah, you looked a bit of a tear in your eye there, Kev.
Well, went a little bit mad, didn't it? Having words with that Simon Webb. Yes, it was a good night. Rick was great. Just texted me actually, is Rick?
Yeah. Character, that lad. What a character. Kev's just nipping off for a couple of minutes. So I'm flying solo. So Mark just needs to, don't really need to do a lot with the white here. Oh, that's turned out. I'm sure it has. I'm sure that was on its way in. Now then, Lee Wray is another bite of the cherry. Rare that Mark Boyle gives you this many chances, but No, he's lucky to get on the yellow, really, but unless you can fire it down into this bottom right corner and develop the black in the same shot. So if he concentrates on the pot, he should get the cannon. Oh dear. Oh, he's missed it. If he pots the yellow, it was a perfect shot. But he won't be coming back to the table in this frame. Barring any horrendous kicks or miscues. Could be a big turning point early on in this match. Yeah, nicely stroked in by Mark. Let's just draw this back. Yeah, and Lee won't be happy with himself. So, lead to break, frame 4. Again, gets great contact. Made one of each. Reds look better, but no shot, so forced to take yellows. Important to leave. I think he's going to play this in the middle and then leave himself. Now he's going to try and develop it in this shot. He's unlucky there. I still have a double on. Yeah, that's a nice shot. So it's all about that yellow on the top cushion, which you can get onto. If you can get into the bottom of this white enough here, might be able to screw straight up, which it looks like he's trying to do. That's a good shot. Just landed nicely. Nice angle to come back out. Yeah. Probably hit that a bit too cute, but it's done the job. Yeah, and a nice stroke there from Lee. Very nice black into the middle and a good response to that last frame. Hasn't let it affect him. And takes a 3-1 lead. The arena just starting to fill up with some bodies. The final of this event will be to come after this match. So Mark with his cut break. I don't think he's made one this time. So Wray. What a great chance here now to go 4-1 up. Say a great chance. There's one awkward one with the yellows. Tied up with one of the reds, so both sets really equally as difficult. Looks like he's going for the plant first shot. No. Oh, has he fluked it? No. There's a bit of a get down and hit that one without putting too much thought into it. So obviously now, I think Mark's going to be looking to play this right into the middle, and he was just eyeing up the gap to maybe plant the red onto red. He's played a better shot there really, and just opened that area up. So not a cast iron chance this, but this is a delicate little shot. Don't want this red to run away. He's played a good shot there. So it'll be all about getting on that black for his last shot, which shouldn't be too difficult for him. Now he's playing this ball up the rail. Now, if you remember earlier on in this match, Lee, or was it? It could have been Mark actually. Had a ball turn out up this rail. So let's just see how. I think I'll probably play this with a bit more authority, just to make sure it gets in. Yeah. So red top left, red into middle, float down, red into same middle, taking back up for the black. Or is he straight on this? He looks quite straight, so he might be just stunning this, bringing it back a couple of inches and then screwing the red into the bottom corner. Big shot coming up. Yeah, and has left himself a nice angle to screw straight back up for this black on the rail. Just having a wipe down of the cue, wiping the sweat from his palms. Knows how important this frame is. Yeah, and he's played it beautifully. It's just running the cue through his hands a few times there. It seems to be It's got that sound, like that sticky sound, like the cue's not slipping through his hands as it should. That's why he just gave his cue a bit of a wipe down. You'll probably see him doing it again there now. Oh, frame 6. Wray to break. Oh, he's lost the white straight in the middle. And I think he'll be developing the one bad red. I don't know if it plants straight in to the bottom left. But apart from that red, these look pretty simple for Mark to get himself level in this match when he should have been 4-1 down, really. Don't think the red plants into the bottom left. Yeah, so he just developed that bad ball and left himself on the other one, so great chance now to level this match up. Just working out his route. No dangers, no balls that need developing, so it's just all about controlling his white. I think he just got into that just a little bit more than he'd liked. He pulled his face after that shot. I think it just drew back a little bit further than he wanted to, but it should still be okay. He can take the one into the middle, come off 2 cushions, back out for just having a look. Might be tempted to screw it off the cushion now. I just killed it with there's some check side. I just drop this in, take the other red to the middle. Depends how much, if it's straight, if there's any angle. So he's running through. He's not ideal, but still he's got no hindrances. Stun the red into the middle, on and off the top cushion. Should be okay. Just like that. Perfect now, just to stun anywhere sort of around, just left of where the blue spot would be. Yeah. They don't miss many of these, so should be looking at all square. So 3-3, mark to break. Plenty of bodies now in the arena. Builds up nicely on a Saturday night here at the IPA. Oh, he just thought he'd lost the white into the middle there, but he's got away with it. Not the best of splits. If you can see, you can go to camera 3. If the yellow passes to the bottom left, I think I've got the wrong camera angle there. Yeah. Sorry, camera 2. I was chosen to take reds anyway, but thought he might take yellows. He's got a good ball there that he's closest to. It looks like he's playing. I think he's tempted to play the cross double there, but it's a risky shot. That ball he's actually closest to, one to the left, is a good ball to play a breakout shot for that red that's tied up. But no, he's sticking with his guns. He's going for this cross double. Oh, nice shot. Yeah. And he could use that ball I was just talking about to develop the black, but if he needs to. No, in fact, I think the black goes into the top left anyway, so shouldn't need to do that.
Okay, it's at 9 o'clock matches on table 23, Bill Green, Scott Ross. Bill Green, Scott Ross, table 23. Table 13, Mickey Singh, Cole Bedford. Mickey Singh, Cole Bedford, table 13. Table 12, Bill Hoskins, Sean Bates. Bill Hoskins, Sean Bates, table 12. 10, Louis Perinelli, Matthew Challenge, Louis Perinelli, 10.
Mark just having a good look at this. You don't want to let Lee back in, obviously, but this is what Mark's so good at. He's a little shake of the head. He's not entirely happy with it, but knows the importance of it.
Next match on table number 9, Wray.
So looking to play off 2 cushions to come back out, bring his white back out.
Table number 3, Stefan Rosidi, Richie Oliver.
He's played that well. He's played that pretty much perfect from where he was.
Table 15, Mark Waltman, Jake Dylan Mueller. Mark Waltman, Jake Dylan Mueller.
Looks really focused in the zone now, Mark. There's, you know, those couple of frames he's just taken. That's a lovely shot as well.
Table number 6, David Jones, James Brooks. David Jones, James Brooks, table number 6. Table number 21, Declan Lavery, Jake Bell. Declan Lavery, Jake Bell. Table number 21.
So probably just maybe stun this red into the left centre. Just opened up a bit of a bigger area to work in now. I think he'd like to take this one to the top right first of it. So his last ball is giving him the natural path to the black.
Table number 4, Jenny Lawson, Mark Fleming.
I think if he just draws it back just a few inches, doesn't want to leave himself hampered with the white hampered on those two, either of those 2 yellows. So it was a nice shot.
Jenny Lawson, Mark Fleming, table number 1.
I think he's dead straight on this, so he's going to leave himself
Table number 11.
just putting his cue there. Don't think he can get anywhere nearer to the black, so which he'd have liked. So he'll be just running this in, dead weight, and leaving himself a black that Mark should be getting. Just another wipe down of the hands and the cue. He'll have his hand on the table here. Don't expect him to miss this. Composing himself. Yeah, strokes it nicely. So, for the first time in the match, Mark takes the lead. Yeah, just having a discussion whose break it is, but yeah, it is Lee's break. In frame 8.
Table 18, Jonathan Bushknight.
He'd like a break dish of his own now,
Bushknight, Ryan Ellis, table 18.
just so he doesn't slip away in this match.
Table 5, Ali Bailey, Kevin Tuxdale. Ali Bailey, Kevin.
Could we have a repeat of Tour 1? Mark Boyle versus Mark Farnsworth. Lee Wray hopes not. So, just the way the balls have landed there, I think Lee will be taking yellows here. Got a couple of awkward ones. One that he could double. And one he's got balls close to that he can develop. I don't think that was his best shot, but luckily he's got the one in the top right. We'll be looking to play this and develop. I'll either develop the other, the yellow directly below it. And he's just missed the flick on that yellow. Now this is going to get difficult now. He's got two awkward balls now, and nothing really he can use to develop it, so it's going to take a good finish from here. It's not ideal here now. Whether he's got a full length double, that's the only shot I can see really. And then he's going to be cross doubling, and he's still got his bad ball, so I'd be just trying to play some sort of containing safety here, but really isn't a lot to go at, which he has done. Now then, has he left this red into the middle bag? Because if he has, that's a bad shot. Mark happy to just tie that ball up on the nose. That take some getting these, so did the right thing. That was a nice shot from Lee. Now he can either go all out for this finish, or he can put that yellow over that bag where those two reds are. Take some sort of control on the frame. But knowing Lee's attacking style, he'll be trying to take these. Oh, he waited to miss that black. If he misses the black, the white comes back up the table, and he's got a chance on the double. Now he's got no shot. don't think he can cut this yellow back enough to make the double. I think he's going to go for it anyway. But he's just had a hack. There's not a lot he could have done there. So I think Mark might have the perfect angle here. Just drop this in the bottom left and bring that one off the cushion if he chooses to. Looks like he is. Yeah, he's played a beautiful little shot there. Just developed that red. So no real dangers now. Just wants to leave himself an angle on. If he chooses to take the one that's closest to the cushion last, he just needs to leave a little angle, which I think he can do. Just if he just dinks this in a little. He just left himself down so he can just run off. Maybe just screw out, I think. Yeah, that's just about perfect. He's got the bit between his teeth now, Mark Boyle. And takes a 5-3 lead. Takes one step closer to another final. And if he does make another final, this will be 3 finals out of 4 events that he's entered, which is pretty impressive with the standard of pool. And Wray would have been hoping for a dry break or an in-off or something, but no such luck. Yeah, I think he's just looking at the plant there, and in one shot taking out the ball over the bottom right and developing his other bad one. It's a great shot. That's absolutely perfect. Really is a pleasure to watch. Pleasure to commentate on. Pool at its highest quality. So he might be just looking to swing this. It looks like he's putting some check side on it, so yeah, played that okay. I think he's just a little grimace there, but does that a lot, Mark. If he's not within 1 centimetre of where he wanted to be, he's a little grimace. But I think he can just drop this in into the middle, leave himself an angle. He's got options. So, be looking to just stun this red that's closest to him, or closest to his white, into the bottom left. The white will naturally float over to the other red, probably into the same pocket, unless he can just roll down for the red into the left centre. It looks like he's stunning it. Yeah, nice shot. And looking like taking himself onto the hill. No heroics there. Making sure of the pot. Yeah. And now Wray is well under it. It's no mistakes from here. Mark's going to get at least a couple of breaks, so the Mark Boyle steam engine keeps on running. And as I say, when it rains it pours. No friends there for Lee. And I think Mark will be looking to play a plant first ball, red onto yellow. I think yellows look more favourable. Just tying up a 3-ball plant there, but if he chooses to take reds, be a good shot if he plays that, because it'll open the frame right up for reds. Yellows would be easier to get on, but if he can make that 3-ball plant, yellow onto red over the right centre, which he's looking at. So he's made one of each. So that means he's still got a choice. neither ball really more favourable than the other, maybe just a shade reds, but I expect him to take out either colour here, the way he's playing. So he's got himself in an absolute perfect position here now to just drop this red into the top left, which will bring his white on and off the cushion for the red into the right middle, and which will bring him down naturally for these three at the bottom end of the table. And the black shouldn't have a problem with these. So he's white in absolute perfect position here. And looks like the writing's on the wall for Lee. Had his chance early on in the match to keep the pressure on, let Mark back in, and this is the product of that. So, a couple of simple shots now. Just make a solid contact here now. Stun the white back, literally a couple of inches. A simple black into the right centre. And that, folks, is that. The handshake. I don't think Lee will begrudge Mark his win, because he was pretty flawless from when he was 3-1 down. I don't think he can count any mistakes, and the final of this Open event Tour 2 in Bradford will commence sometime. Stay tuned in. Just Dave, do you know what time? Yeah, I'd expect it to commence pretty soon, because we know Mark Farnsworth has already booked his place in the final, so Mark Boyle will have a quick break and just get himself ready for another epic battle versus Mark Farnsworth in the Open final at Bradford, and I'll love you and leave you.